All right, guys, welcome back to the third part of how to crack the job interviews. This is Ashwin here. In this video, we are going to see about the HR interview process. So this will be the round three. Usually, the technical rounds cover around 3 to 4 rounds, and before that, there will be some online round, and the last round will be the HR round. So we will see what are the things you need to do before the interview process. Understand the job position you are applying, the required skills, and the educational qualification. So this is for off-campus jobs. When you are applying for the job, just try to understand the job position and the required skills it needs. So based on that only you need to apply. If they specified like 3 years of experience and you have like 1 years of experience, don't even bother applying for that. Usually they will just ignore that application because of that experience itself. Let's say if you have some 2 years of experience and they require some 3 years of experience means that is somewhat close, so you can able to apply. And also try to see the educational qualification. Sometimes they require only the masters and PhD level candidates. If you have completed only the bachelor degree means don't even apply, because sometimes the recruiters specifically mention about the educational qualification they require for that particular position. And apart from that, you just need to get a solid understanding about the job position, because in the HR interview process, you need to explain more about the position and how you are going to work in this particular position and what are the experience and what are the skills you have. Like that, you will be explaining your overall portfolio. So try to understand the job position before the interview process. The next one is customize your resume for the job position. So usually people just send a normal resume, that is a standard resume they will have to any jobs they apply. So that is not a good process. If you are applying for data science related job means customize your resume to data science. So specify the skills related to data science and explain the projects about that. So the resume should be related to that particular domain. If you are applying for blockchain or cloud related roles means try to customize resume for that particular domain. It will increase your chance of getting hired or clearing the screening process. And the third one is research about the company. So in the HR interview, they will be asking about the company and you need to know about that particular company because you're going to work in that company in future. So try to see these things. So the first thing you need to see is the company achievements. What are the achievements they have done in the past recent year and what are the current tech stack they have been working for the past 3 years. So that is very important. So based on the tech stack only, you will be working in the job position. And what is the work-life balance in that particular company? Sometimes the HR may ask how you are going to balance work and life. So you need to have a solid understanding about the company and the culture. Sometimes if you are going for a tier one company means they'll be having a solid work-life balance because they don't have some specific fixed hours and you can work anytime like that. They'll be having some culture. So if you are having means you can explain that overall culture in the HR interview process. So that will be definitely helpful to get a good impression from the HR. So some of the tips during the HR interview you can do is prepare yourself mentally by asking questions. Before getting into the interview round, just prepare yourself what are the questions they may ask. I will cover some of the questions they will ask in the later part of the video. You can also prepare some introduction and what are the things you can say to the HR while they asking the questions. So try to answer the questions mostly in the positive side, so it will have a good impression on you. Do not try to fake yourself because people try to fake themselves in the interview process. Like they can do something, they are so much great than others. Like that, they will somewhat fake themselves. But the HR usually find whether you are faking or not, or you are really genuine, because they have like 10 years of experience. Mostly the HR interviewers will have some reasonable amount of experience before getting into that position. I'm talking about the tier one companies. So don't try to lie to the HR because they will usually find it based on your body language or other behaviors. And the next one is dress comfortably. Don't wear an uncomfortable dress for the interview. I already mentioned this in the previous video also. So try to dress comfortably and don't wear extra accessories to show off yourself. So this is also play an important role about judging yourself. And the next thing is reach the venue on time. Sometimes the rounds may split up into multiple days. You need to reach the venue before the interview, at least like 30 minutes before the interview. That will be so much better. Sometimes if the people are stuck at traffic means it will have a bad impression. Even the reason is completely genuine, but it will still have a bad impression on you. So try to reach the venue on time before the interview process. In my college days, some people like usually late to the interview. Those candidates are automatically rejected because of their punctuality alone. So try to reach the venue on time. So this is an important tip for you. And lastly, try to interact as much as possible with the HR. So if you are just silent and the HR only is speaking to you means it's not a good conversation, right? He or she also expects some questions or answers from you. So try to have a normal conversation with the HR. Consider the HR as your friend and try to have a normal conversation. So it will be somewhat genuine to their level. Speak as much as possible and discuss everything with the HR. So it will have a great impression on you. Now we are going to see about the common questions that the HR will ask. So the first and common question is, tell me about yourself. Try to have a 30 seconds or a 1 minute introduction. Don't be so technical. Try to have a normal introduction that is not covered in your resume. You can say about extracurricular activities. You can say about your ambition. What is the plan for your future? Like that, you can prepare some introduction for yourself before getting into the round. So this will always be the first question from them. And the next question is, why we want to hire you? Before this question, I need to really tell you guys, all the questions are somewhat silly and so dumb. Still, they will be asking these questions to you and see your response, how you are handling all these questions. So these are all some common questions every HR will be asking. So don't try to neglect it and try to answer the questions genuinely. So let's go to the question, why we want to hire you. Like you can say about, I want to work in a competitive environment and your company provides it. And you can also say the company is working on a leading cutting edge technology. I want to explore more in that and I want to improve my career. Like that, you can say many things. Try to say it in a positive way. Don't mention I want more salary. That's why I want to join this company. Like that, don't even say about these kind of stuffs. Try to have a positive impression. Like you need to tell a good story to the HR so that they have a good impression on you. And the next question is, what are your strengths and weakness? So try to have some two strengths and two weakness. And one tip is even you can project your weakness as your strengths. So let's say an example, I can say this as a weakness. Let's say I just work out some exercises. I tend to overdo like doing more exercise in a particular day. Like instead of doing 30 minutes a day, I may overdo like 1 to 2 hours. So it is actually a weakness, but if you see it in another angle means if you focus on something means you will work more on that particular goal. So this is also your strength. Try to get some of this weakness from your perspective. Strength, you can directly say I'm good at my communication skill and I can befriend anyone. Like that, you can say your strength. And weakness, I'm just giving you a tip. You can also tell your weakness honestly. Apart from that, if you want to project something more means you can tell the weakness that I mentioned before. Like that, you can think about various weakness from your perspective. And the next one is, how do you manage work pressure? If you go for a 9 to 5 job means there will be always work pressure. You won't be completing your job in 9 to 5. Usually they tend to give you more work than the actual time period. So you definitely need to manage your work pressure. You can usually say if you have some flexible timing means I may work in times of interval and while I'm working like 2 hours means I'll be concentrating fully on that particular work. So I can finish my work quickly and relax for a while. So it will definitely improve my productivity and reduce my stress instead of continuously working for 8 hours. So like that, you can just say, how do you manage your work pressure? It is not fixed at all. You can say anything you want that is related to that particular question. And the next question is, why do you want to work in this company? And this is almost similar to why do you want to hire you. You can say this company have a great culture and I can meet top-notch people. Like that, you can say anything you want. Don't just stop at 1 or 2 lines. Try to have some paragraph of content. You can also prepare the answers before the interview itself. So these are some common questions. So try to have some understanding about the company and answer the questions appropriately. So this is somewhat important question for the people who are switching from one job to another job. What is your salary expectation? So in this question, people tend to overdo or underdo. It depends. Sometimes people will expect less salary compared to their value to the work. So don't do that. Try to have a reasonable salary expectation. You can also overdo a little bit, not too much. Let's if your current job salary is like 10 LPA, you want an improvement like you can say about my expectation is like 13 LPA. Don't just say I'm currently having 10 LPA and I want a 20 LPA in your company. So that is not reasonable even for you. So try to have a reasonable salary expectation and say honestly to the HR. You can also negotiate HR about your salary. Depends on your skills and the value you can provide to that particular company. And the next one is, how do you see yourself in 5 years? So this is more kind of ambition. So you can mention your ambition and how you want to improve your career in this particular company. In this question also, you can do some storytelling. So try to have some stories, how you want to see yourself in 5 years or 10 years. Depends on your answer, it will majorly impact your impression. So try to have a solid answer for these questions. And lastly, they'll be asking any questions for me, like any questions for the interviewer. So don't just ask the interviewer technical questions because he or she is a HR. So try to have some normal questions. How is the company and what about the culture? Are you enjoying in the company so much? Like that, you can have some general questions or you can also even ask about them personally. So it doesn't matter. Don't say, I don't have any questions. That is not what the interviewer expects. They usually expect at least one question. You can also ask some 2 to 3 questions if you are comfortable with the interviewer. And that's it, guys. All the best for your interview cracking process. There is plenty of opportunity available. Try to do your best and reach that particular opportunity. If you have any other tips or experiencements, leave a comment below. Apart from this, if you like this video, hit the like button and do share the videos to your friends or your colleagues if they really need this interview tips. Don't forget to subscribe the channel for future videos. See you guys in the next video.